This project started, I was sitting in someone's office and I looked up and there was a plastic bottle chandelier. And then I went home and I was planning the 5th grade residencies and I do American artists. And I went, oh, Dale Chihuly. That would be an interesting final project. So it took off from there. Chihuly's blown glass. Most of the time he does a lot of real organic, nothing is geometric, so it's organic. It's very inviting kind of art. I wanted something that the kids could relate to somehow, and I could really see how I could break the project down into parts that I could coordinate with all the schools. So I wanted everyone to be able to participate.
It's a lot of fun because with your team you get to do a specific thing and that thing is going to contribute to the end project even though you don't get to do the whole project yourself.
I painted bottles for the first class. They cut off the bottoms of their bottles, which I then took to another class. It was like this revolving door of bottles. And then to get the kids to all actually have the experience of constructing something, they went into their classrooms and they actually made a chandelier so that every child collected a bottle, cut a bottom off a bottle, painted a bottle, cut a bottle, wired a bottle, and contributed to a sculpture. I really believe that you need to integrate the arts in all other subject matter. So when I get an idea, I'm always looking at all the different avenues. And I know John Offit, the glass blower, and I thought, wow, this would be a really interesting way to approach this. We'd have the actual physical science, he could do the demonstration, we could do the recycling. We started it right around Earth Day. So I start looking for all the tie-ins to other subject matter and then kind of refine it from there.
Bringing the arts into STEM is very important because research has shown that the interconnectedness between the arts and science is still so strong. Nowadays, the research is showing us how often the practices that artists do in creating their art are so similar, if not identical, to what the practices that scientists do in their field.
And I think this is one way for our system to really get some deep learning and love of learning, not just rote memorization, integrating not just art and science, but math and science, or any of those where the things overlap, is just deeper learning.
So often we tell the STEM people, well, you don't understand how the arts are woven into STEM. But I have also found a lot of artists don't really understand or won't acknowledge how STEM is woven into their work.
And we need our kids to go off and have successful careers. It's going to take some kind of good problem solvers, which is what you end up with when you're creating that.